Hey Rehan, hi, hope you're doing well. Thank you for taking out your precious time and doing this interview with me. I'm more than grateful for that. And before I go ahead and shoot my questions, it would be great if you could go ahead and give us all a basic introduction about yourself and about the course and the universities you have received an admit from.
Sure. So, hello everyone. My name is Rehan Kaura. I am 21 years old. I've graduated from NMIMS Mumbai. I've done a BBA, and I have received admits from Trinity College Dublin,
Yeah,
UCD Smurfit,
yeah,
and Ivy Business School Canada for
right.
their Masters in Management program and Masters in Marketing program.
All right, that's great. Before proceeding with anything, I want to congratulate you for getting into these top-notch universities. I'm pretty sure that you must have worked in extra hard for that. It's not that easy to get into these universities. Of course, they're competitive, and it would require extra skills for you to get there and make it a successful application, and which you were able to do so. So many congratulations. So yeah, the very first question that I will be having for you would be regarding your experience that you had working with MIMSM.
Sure. I mean, first of all, like I did my due diligence of researching about different consultancy agencies
Right,
regarding which to choose and what to choose and their price point at which I was comfortable paying.
right,
And so I connected with a few uh, people who joined MIMSA and successfully converted,
right.
and they had a pretty good response regarding that, and that was a big green flag for
Green
me,
flag, yeah.
because if the response was not as expected as I had made in my head, I
Right.
would have not have joined my MSA, and I was completely satisfied with the response I got. And one can one can really think that this amount of money may or may not be, they may not be comfortable in spending,
Of course.
but I would just say one thing, that in the larger picture of life, because I guess that this is your final degree, so
Ab-
you shouldn't compromise on your final degree, and you should aim for the best. And for that, try joining MIMSA, because I successfully converted, and it's not like MIMSA. There are there are people who are just random, just people who write your essays. They bring in people who have already completed their post graduation, or they're currently completing the post graduation from your top B schools. So which means that the pedigree and the thought process they bring in is
right.
really valuable to you, and it will obviously help in your essays and reflect in your application, and will give the edge which is required, especially coming from a country like India where there are thousands of applicants applying to the top B schools. It really becomes very important to
Very
have
true.
that edge. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you mentioned about the consultant who are pursuing, either they are in their final year or they have freshly graduated, because they have been through the process pretty early, so they actually know what the universities would want from the applicants. What are the key factors or areas
Exactly.
that should be highlighted out there that would definitely make you stand out from the crowd? So they will definitely have their edge, and them being a professional and who have already been through all of the process recently could guide you better in that field and could give you a better picture on how you need to come out to convert your application into a successful one. So, pretty well said. And my next question is regarding the respective consultant only who are being allotted to you, who help you out in your journey. How exactly did they add value to your application?
Yeah. So can I name him? I
Yeah,
mean,
of
if
course you
that's all
can.
right.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, his name is Amrit
Yeah.
Amsani. He just passed out from Imperial College.
Yeah.
He's now currently working. So I had a great rapport with Amrit from the beginning, because I thought that since he's living in London currently, he'd prefer English as his language of medium.
Yeah, of
But
course.
he was adamant that we should speak in Hindi,
Right.
because we are Indians, and our first language is our mother tongue wherever we are from India. It's not English in general. So
Yeah.
but we know how to speak in English, but it's just that Hindi is the default setting of most Indians.
Yeah, of course.
So that was a great rapport. Number one, that was a good rapport for me. And we used to have calls late in the night, because of his timing, and
Yeah.
even I was comfortable late in the night to have brainstorming calls. And yeah, apart from the brainstorming thing. How I used to operate is that we used to have a big brainstorming call. After that,
Yeah.
I used to pick up one essay, finish it in one day.
Yeah.
All right, one full day for one essay,
Right.
and then I used to send him that, and then I used to pick up the second essay, and till that he used to break down few points and
Right.
give me suggestions, and this process repeatedly used to happen for 3-4 times before you get your
Finalizing
final
it. Yeah.
rich output.
Absolutely. Right. Exactly.
Yes, absolutely. And he was always respectful of me, and we had a great rapport, and never I ever felt that he was this big imperial shot that he
Yeah.
yeah. So he was just treating me like a younger brother, trying to help me, and and we still keep in touch. It's
Yeah.
like we wished each other on Holi, and it's all good.
Perfect. So really nice to know that you had such a wonderful experience with the consultant, and obviously a professional help. You went to seek a professional help, but then it slowly converted into someone you were comfortable sharing a lot more space than just about your education and your study abroad plans. And I'm really grateful that we could give you or provide you with such platform that you could connect with such people and then work on your application and get a conversion done. So extremely happy to be a part of that. My next question is, if you have to choose just one service out of all of those that were being provided to you, keeping in mind the CRM, the editing, the brainstorming, your consultant, editors, the post-application process, etc. So if from all of them you have to choose just one, the one that you think you found to be most useful or the one you like the most, so which one would that be and why?
I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that that service would be the consultant service.
Right.
I mean, because the main, when a consultant who's already at your dream B school, he or she has passed through that, he or she has, done the process completely, entirely.
Right.
You have a sense of confidence when they speak something to you, and when they, push you or nudge you in a certain direction, that you feel that, no, this is making sense because they have converted themselves. I mean, they're not just speaking blindly.
Yeah.
So yes, that plays a big role psychologically as well. So
it comes a lot from the experience that they already have going through the same journey a while back. So yeah, very well said.
Absolutely.
Of course. So the very last question that I have from my end is that what advice would you like to give to the people out there who are starting fresh, who are pretty confused at this moment? How should they go ahead? Should they plan or try to get their masters done from abroad or not? So what advice do you have for them, and would you like to suggest them to go ahead and try MIMSA for the same?
See, it's really funny that 1.5 years before I was exactly in the same spot, listening to people, hearing their advices, and now I'm the one trying to give advice. See, just a simple advice, for an application, you just have to know yourself inside out. Absolutely. It is as simple as this statement is as simple as it sounds, but it is not as simple as it sounds. Yeah. It's a dichotomous statement, but yes. And speaking about trying MIMSA, oh, absolutely. I mean, I tried MIMSA, and even if they are not comfortable in, spending that amount for 4, 5, 6 schools, like the services you provide, I suggest that's okay. I mean, I would say take 3-4 schools. I mean, that's great. But even if they are not, try just spending that amount for one B school. Yeah. Because the services and the consultant that you get, they are very friendly, and your chances of conversion are always higher than what you would do when you are applying as individually. Yeah. For most cases, not for everyone, but for mostly, yes.
Yeah. True. All right. Thank you so much for such sweet words, and I'm pretty sure that your experience and your outcomes that you had going to inspire a lot of people, and they're going to take it in a very positive way, and going to be really helpful for them. So once again, congratulations, and I wish you a lot of good luck for your future endeavors that are yet to come. I'm pretty sure there are bigger pictures and yet to be a part of. So all the very best for that. Thank you. Congratulations. And at any point in time, if you think you might need us back, feel free to connect. We would be more than delightful to help you out there.
Thank you so much, Ansi.
Goodbye.